Welcome back to the Blue Collar Boxing Podcast. I am Luke from Biloxi. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Wishing you a Merry Christmas from the Blue Collar Boxing Podcast and a happy holiday season. Let's get it on. I want to talk about Jake Paul's delusions. Now, we're a week away. We're a week out from the spectacle that was Anthony Joshua's 6-round knockout destruction of Jake Paul. And Jake Paul has given plenty of interviews, soft touch kind of things, had some of his own people saying things. The first delusion is this. He says he won 2 rounds of that fight. That's ludicrous. He didn't win a single round on a single scorecard in any of the 5 rounds that were scored. They weren't close. If any round appeared to be close, it was because neither fighter did very much because Jake Paul ran. And Jake Paul fell to the ground when he was facing certain confrontation. So it's ludicrous to think you won a round, Jake. Let it go. Recently, I also heard he thinks he rocked Anthony Joshua. Let me explain something to you, Jake. Yeah, you landed an overhand right. You may have surprised him ever so slightly. You may have pissed him off, but you sure as shit didn't rock him. And if you go back and watch some of other Anthony Joshua's fights in the past where he was in fact rocked Jake, you would know that you didn't rock him. The best punch you landed in the fight where you ended up all cross-armed and out of stance and out of position, he turned around and hit you right back with his own right hand. He wasn't rocked. He may have noticed. Yeah, you hit him with a punch he noticed. Good for you. But you didn't rock him. The other thing is a lot of his defenders are trying to say that he has a better chin than Francis Ngannou, meaning Jake Paul has a better chin. That's absolutely ridiculous. Jake Paul does not have a better chin than Francis Ngannou. And if the metric you're using to determine that is that he went 5.5 rounds rather than 1 3/4 rounds like Ngannou did, that's because Ngannou tried to win the fight. That's because Ngannou actually went out there and tried to hurt Anthony Joshua and win. Jake Paul didn't do that. He ran. Ngannou would starch Jake Paul in much the same fashion that Anthony Joshua did if Jake Paul decided to run. If he stood and fought Ngannou, he would lose much sooner. So, look, the other delusion that Jake Paul has, and I think this is not deniable at this point, is his belief that he has the skills and the talent and the power to go to cruiserweight and compete for a championship there. After seeing what I saw, at least with the champions that are at cruiserweight now, he has no chance. Those guys would hurt him. They're a little bit faster than Anthony Joshua. They're not quite as powerful, but they'll get there and land sooner. Jai Opetaia would probably hurt Jake Paul in a way that would require more than a couple of steel plates in his jaw. It may require lifelong physical therapy. Look, boxing is a sport where a lot of people have claimed to be delusional and ended up doing great things. But the problem with delusions of grandeur in boxing is it can get you killed. And it can inspire people that have no business being in the ring to think that they can do things that they can't do as well. Jake Paul needs to do an honest accounting, and he needs to do an honest accounting of his bankroll, which is massive. Take your money and go home. Take your money and continue to be one of the best promoters of or the best promoter of female boxing that ever existed. And then you can potentially promote male boxing in a way that no one else has as well. Your fighting days are over. Take the steel plates in your jaw as warning. Okay? Before I go on, guys, do me a favor, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. I want to thank everybody who has been consistent on this channel. It means a lot to me. So look, Jake, if you're out there, Merry Christmas. You put on some great shows. You put on some fantastic events. You've done more to promote women's boxing than any person alive. it's time to hang it up. It's time to realize that eventually this fetish you have of becoming a world champion in any weight class is dangerous. It's going to get you hurt. It's going to inspire the wrong people to attempt the same thing at much lower level for a much less payout and get them hurt as well. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I read everyone and I make an honest effort to reply in some way to everyone. Hit me up on X at Blue Collar Boxing, and I will see you on the next one.